Namaste. In the previous classes we have discussed about different types of interfaces and also loaders, linkers and utilities. Okay. Today we will move on to most commonly used operating systems. First I will move on to DOS operating system. DOS means disk operating system. Disk operating system. This is developed by disk operating system developed by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Was developed by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1980s for IBM PC. Okay. It was developed by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1980s for IBM system. Okay. And it has many features. First one is file management, directory management, and memory management. Next, there is a command interpreter, and last one there is a executive programs. Bill Gates and Paul Allen developed disk operating system. It has different features. These are all the features of disk operating system. First one is file management. What is file? File is a basic storage unit. Suppose if you draw something on a paint, computer ಅಲ್ಲಿ paint ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, paint ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನೀವೊಂದು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅದು ಸೇವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಫೈಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನೊಂದು ಫೈಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಇಮೇಜ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಆಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಅದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅದನ್ನು. ಓಕೆ, listen, we can create a image files, we can create a word related files etc. in our system. Okay, and that the file means what? File is a basic storage unit. We can store a file in the system. Suppose if we don't want that file, we can delete that file. Okay, and suppose if I want to rename the file, once I will give the name while saving the file, and suppose I don't want that name, I want to change the name, I can even use the option rename. Okay, and I can edit the file. Suppose if I have created some file, I can be able to edit it, make the changes over the file. Edit ಮಾಡುವುದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಫೈಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್? Creating the file, deleting the file, editing the files, renaming the files, etc. Is it clear? Here file management means file ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಫೈಲ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಫೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ? ಲಿಸನ್, suppose if you have many items with you such as pen, pencil, eraser, everything, right? ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟು ಐಟಮ್ ಇರುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪೌಚ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಒಟ್ರಾಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಗಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಚಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೇಷನರಿ ಐಟಮ್ಸನ್ನು, ಪೆನ್, ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಸ್ಟೇಷನರಿ ಐಟಮನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪೌಚ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಫೈಲನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆ ಫೈಲನ್ನು ಒಟ್ರಾಸಿ ಹೀಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡಬಾರ್ದು ಡೆಸ್ಕ್ಟಾಪಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಚಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಅದರ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮೆನಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಅ unit known as a directory. Okay, directory management helps us to create a directory, delete a directory, edit, make changes over the directory, such as renaming the directory and moving the directory from one part of a computer system to another part of a memory of a computer system, etc. Directory management andre enta, directory management ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿಯನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿಯನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಮೆಮರಿಯಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಮೆಮರಿಗೆ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಮೆಮರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಮೆಮರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಇನ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ it can be able to allocate a memory and it can be able to deallocate a memory for different processes. Is it clear? ಇದು ಮೆಮರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಮೆಮರಿಯನ್ನು ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮೆಮರಿಯನ್ನು ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಮೆಮರಿ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಮೆಮರಿಯನ್ನು ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಅ ಮೆಮರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಅ ಮೆಮರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ processes. Next one is a command interpreter. DOS is a disk operating system. DOS is a example for CUI based environment. DOS is a example for CUI, command user interface. What you have studied in command user interface? You have to remember the command and you have to instruct the computer system by giving the commands, by writing the commands, isn't it? Here also it is a DOS is a CUI, command user interface. So here you are giving a command, right? When you give a command, the operating system must have to understand the command. ನೀವೀಗ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಿಗೆ. ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕಮಾಂಡನ್ನು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೆಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ interpret it and it has to respond to your request. Is it clear? You are giving the command to operating system, it has to do some work, so it will interpret. To interpret the command, it needs command interpreter. Is it clear? Command interpreter interprets the command which is given by the user. Next one, executive programs. What it does? Executive program helps us to execute a program written by the user. Is it clear? User informs the operating system to do some task. Okay, how that task will be done? That task will be done by the help of executive programs. Is it clear? Executive program particular program annu execute ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ help ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Is it clear? These are the different features of disk operating system. Next we'll move on to next used operating system, that is Unix. Unix operating system. It is developed by Unix operating system was developed by Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. Unix operating system was developed by Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. What are the features of this particular operating system? Features. It is, these features already you have studied. Multi-user. Do you remember? Multi-user, multitasking. We have studied in types of operating system, right? And it is portable, portability and machine independence. Machine independent. Study three features for each and every type. Listen, Unix operating system has, we have to study three features under this. First one, multi-user and multitasking. Multi-user means what? A machine can do, computer can execute two or more programs at a time concurrently. and it is related for multiple users. That is, multiple user can execute multiple programs at the same time. Okay. What is multitasking? It is related for single user. A user can perform multiple tasks. One user can perform multiple tasks, listening songs and playing games. Here multiple users can execute multiple tasks. Next one, portability. Portability. What is meant by portability? Suppose if I have Unix program in Unix operating in my system, I can write a program related for that and I can move it to another system also. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯುನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಪೋರ್ಟೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಟು ಅನದರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಮೆಷಿನ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. Machine independent means what? The program what I have written is not dependent on particular machine. Machine configuration ಯುನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮೆಷಿನ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಯುನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಯುನಿಕ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆ ಮೆಷಿನ್ಗೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಷಿನ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಷಿನ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೆಷಿನ್. Next we'll move on to next one, Linux or Linux operating system. Linux operating system. It was developed by Linus Torvalds. It was developed by Linus Torvalds. Linux operating system was developed by Linus Torvalds. Okay, and this is actually in older days we were using Unix operating system. For that Linux is a advanced one. Okay, Unix older days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ Unix, ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು Linux ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು DOS ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆವು, ಈಗ ನಾವು ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. DOSಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ higher version is a Windows. Unix ನ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು Linux. Okay, Linux operating system was developed by Linus Torvalds, and you can say the same features for this also, such as multi-user, multitasking. Same features you can say. It is easy to remember, so I say the same features. Portability, and third one, machine independent. Still many features are there, but it is easy to remember, so I say the same feature: multi-user, multitasking, portability, machine independent. These are the features of Linux operating system. Next we'll move on to next commonly used operating system, that is Solaris operating system. Solaris operating system. Okay, this actually developed by Sun Microsystems. Sun Microsystems. Okay, Sun Microsystems. Here in this operating system there are different features under this Sun Microsystems Solaris operating system. There are many different features. I'll move on to first feature. I'll tell only 3 features for you people. First one is it gives a network related features. Network related features such as wireless network and high throughput networks. High throughput networks. Network, it gives actually advanced feature for the networks such as wireless networks, that is a network in the sense connecting 2 or more computers together, Suppose if we connect to internet, we usually connect to internet. That is what type of network? That is a wide area network. We are connecting to different system what is far apart from us, right? That is a wide area network. Okay. Here network capabilities are given such as wireless network. Wireless is a network where we connect different systems without wire. Okay. There are no wired connection between one system to another system. Okay. And next is high throughput networks, which gives a high speed. Okay. High speed networks will be considered here. And here it gives better user interfaces. Better user interfaces. User interface is must to communicate with the computer, isn't it? We have studied command user interface, graphical user interfaces, right? Here it provides a better user interfaces. It is not a command user interface, it is a graphical user interface. It gives a graphical user interface. Here it gives a better user interfaces for media files, media players. Okay. Media players in the sense which is used to play songs, which is used to play movies, etc. Okay. And also it gives a better interfaces for the browsers. What is meant by browsers? Browsers means the Internet Explorer is a browser, Google Chrome is a browser, okay. Mozilla Firefox is a browser, isn't it? These are all the whatever the examples I had given, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, etc. browsers. Why browser is used? Browser is used to give request to the particular website, right? Isn't it? Suppose if we want to connect to Google, we have to open a browser. If we want to open Gmail, we need to open browser, isn't it? To get connect to internet, okay, to communicate a system which is connected in the internet, we can use browser. And even better user interface is given with media players. And even it manages hardware used by particular application. It is also manages hardware used by particular application. Application means what? Application means it may be a games application, it may be a Microsoft Word application, it may be any MP3 player, or it may be any other applications. Okay. Each and every application when it executes, it needs some memory space. Each and every application when it executes, it needs some space, right? That is actually memory. Memory is what? Hardware component. Is it clear? It needs a processor. Processor is what? That is also a hardware component. Is it clear? ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, ಅದು ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಮೆಮರಿ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮೆಮರಿ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್. ಆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, ಅದನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ. Solaris operating system has a feature to manage hardware used by particular application. Okay. Next we'll move on to next operating system, that is Windows 7. All of you know about Windows 7, Windows 8, etc. right? Windows 7. Windows was developed by Microsoft. Okay. Windows was developed by Microsoft. And you know about many different features of Windows 7, right? You know the interface, how the interface will be. Windows 7, that is a user friendly interface, isn't it? And how will be the searching facility? Better searching facility. Better searching facility. How you can share the file? We can share the file from our system to other systems. We can share a file from our system to any other system which is connected in the internet, isn't it? This sharing facility is also good, and it also gives better multimedia support. Multimedia means what? The media which consisting of all types of media such as text irbodu, ಅಥವಾ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಮಲ್ಟಿಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಪಿನ ಮೀಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾವೀಗ ಪವರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ನಾವು ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ಆಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದು ನಾವೆಂತಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ಮಲ್ಟಿಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಮೀಡಿಯಾ? ವಿಚ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಸಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, audios, videos, etc. or images, etc. Is it clear? It has a better multimedia support. Even security is also good. Is it clear? Windows 7 has better features such as searching. It has a better sharing option. It has a multimedia support and it has a better security also. And next we'll move on to Windows 8. Windows 8. It's actually related for touch user interfaces. Okay? Touch user interfaces. Touch user iruvanthadu. Touch screen. Okay? Touch user interfaces. Okay? It gives actually better facility, better interfaces for tablet computers. Windows 8 gives better interfaces, good interfaces for tablet computers and also for touch user interfaces. Are any other touch user interface computers? And here also you can say the security is good. Security is good and it has a Microsoft Store option. Microsoft Store option. How you have a Play Store in your mobile? ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ್ಯಪ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೆಟರ್. It has a better online service and functionality. Online service and functionality. Windows 8 has a good feature for good user interfaces for touch user interface computers or any tablet computers. And Microsoft Store option is there, which helps us to get the Microsoft related games, files, etc. etc. And next is the online services and functionality is good here. Next we'll move on to next type of operating system which is most commonly used, that is the Android OS. Android OS. Where we use Android OS? Most of you can be able to answer. That is used in mobiles. Okay, that is used in mobiles, isn't it? This is developed by, it was developed by Google and OHA. Google and OHA. Google, all of you know. OHA helidre Open Handset Alliance. Open Handset Alliance. These both in collaboration created Android operating system. Android operating system is mainly designed for mobile phones and it was developed by Google and OHA, Open Handset Alliance. Next we'll move on to, it's actually Linux based operating system. Android OS is a Linux based operating system. Next we'll move on to Symbian OS. This also most of you may be familiar about it. Symbian OS. Where it is used, Symbian OS, it was used in Nokia mobile phones. Most of the Nokia mobile phones, that is advanced mobile phones. Nokia advanced mobile phones, and also it was used in data enabled smartphones of Nokia. Okay, data enabled smartphone. Advanced Nokia phone alli athava data enabled smartphones alli Symbian OS annu use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Okay, last one is Windows Phone 8. Windows Phone 8. It was developed by, Windows Phone 8 was developed by Microsoft. It is used for what? It is used for It is used for ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ಸ್. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಫೋನ್ 8. Is it clear? Listen. Last 3 I'll just repeat. Android OS, it actually developed by Google and Open Handset Alliance, which was mainly developed for the purpose of mobiles. Okay. Symbian OS, it was used in most of the Nokia mobile phones, which is advanced, and also in a data enabled smartphones. Next, last one is a Windows Phone 8. It actually Windows platform. Android is a Linux platform and Windows Phone 8 is a Windows platform which is actually used in mobile phones. Okay, Windows Phone 8 is used in mobile phones, which is a Windows platform. Okay, here today we have studied about most commonly used operating systems such as disk operating system and Unix operating system. Next we have studied Linux. Okay, next we have studied Solaris. Solaris is a Unix based. Next Windows 7, Windows 8. Next finally we have studied 3 mobile related operating systems such as Android, Symbian and Windows Phone 8. Okay, by this we finish our software concepts chapter. Okay, and here most of the important questions are in the beginning itself, that is what is software, types of software, and we have language translator, what is language translator, what are the types of language translator, what are the different types of languages, what is programming language, what are the types of different programming languages, and important one is the difference between interpreter and compiler. You must study the difference that interpreter and compiler. Okay, and operating system definition you must know, any 2 examples like DOS, Windows, etc., and 4 functions of operating system, that is memory management, and processor management, device management, and finally the information management. Next, types of operating system, study at least 2 points for each type. What is a single user operating system, what is the example, at least write like that, study 2 points for each. Next 2 types of interfaces, CUI, GUI. Okay, and finally we have studied before that we have studied differences between CUI and GUI. Finally we have studied most commonly used operating system, and study linkers, loaders, utilities for the definition. Linkers, loaders, utilities for the definition. Operating system type ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದು 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕಲೀರಿ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಸ್, ವಿಂಡೋಸ್, ಡಾಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕಲೀರಿ, ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಕಲೀರಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಲಿನಕ್ಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಒಂದು 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಕಲೀರಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದಷ್ಟು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನಾದರೂ ಕಲೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಅವರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. Thank you.